I hadn't planned on addressing this topic again, but after some of the comments that I saw on one of my last videos, I just decided this needs more discussion. I did a video the other day saying that the idea of permanent disqualification from leadership in ministry is unbiblical. And I made the video because a large content creator here on TikTok and quite a few others have come out basically in lieu of all of the things that we've seen. A lot of these large mega pastors, falling, having massive, failures in either, current morality or past morality. And due to this exposure and fallout, there has been a number of people talking about the idea of permanent disqualification, saying that, these men are now permanently disqualified. They can never lead again, which is unbiblical. I would challenge anybody to point to the scripture that advocates for this concept of permanent disqualification. Anywhere in scripture, New or Old Testament. Certainly open to being wrong, but I have searched for this. And I would say that if permanent disqualification was truly something that scripture advocates for, I think we would find more instances of it outside of just the absence of there being any scripture that specifically states it. Not only that, but you can't even find any New Testament examples of a leader falling from grace and either being taken out of leadership or restored back to leadership. There is no account of this. So at the very least, we can say that the concept of a pastor or a church leader having a moral failure, being permanently disqualified from leadership in ministry, that concept in and of itself, being permanently disqualified due to moral failure, is not biblical. And I say it's not biblical because it is not in the Bible. Now, that does not mean that a church or a community cannot make the determination within their community that that person is disqualified from any type of leadership within their community. That decision is between them and the Lord. But to say that a person is unilaterally disqualified from all leadership and all ministry anywhere in the entire world is to take the seat of the one who actually appoints leadership. Because all leadership is appointed by God. That is scriptural. That is biblical. All leadership is appointed by God, not by men. And if all leadership is appointed by God and not by men, then that means that men are not qualified to disqualify anyone from leadership permanently. Shh.